Hi everybody, how's everybody doing tonight? I thought I'd come in and do my PM skincare, what I do every night. So let's get started. If you want to see it, just stick around. Okay, the first thing that I do is I use hot water and I run it over my brush on this. You can see it's wet. I've already done it. I'm not going to do that. And I just, very gently, I use just 2 fingers to hold it so that I do it gently, just like this. And so that I don't push too hard. If you use, be gentle with your skin. If you use, let me put that there. If you use Clarisonic, this is the Mia. I got it at Ulta Christmas before last, so I've had it a couple years, and I use it twice a day. I use it at night after I take off my makeup and everything, and I use it in the morning. That's just what I've always done. And then after that, what I do is I wait about 30 minutes after my, after I wash my face, I wait about 30 minutes to give everything time to dry, and I use witch hazel. Just use any brand of witch hazel that's organic, and I use that to as a toner. And then I go in, the first thing I go in with, and I have them numbered. On the box, I number them. 1, and that is the Argireline Solution 10%, and it tells you to apply a few drops on the forehead and around the eyes twice daily before heavier treatments. And so that's what I put on first, and I do it in the morning and in the evening. I've had this about 2 months. And so what I do is for the forehead, I just lean my head back like this, and then I just kind of pat it all over my forehead, down between my eyes, and I also use it right here in these lines here, right there. And then for my eyes, what I do is I put a little bit, 1 drop, and I go around my eyes, just like this. It doesn't take much. This will last you, seems like forever. So I just take 1 drop around each eye, and that's how I do that. And I keep these in the refrigerator, so it doesn't say you have to, but I do to keep them, fresher, longer. So then after that dries a few minutes, I usually wait about 15 minutes in between each treatment for a sake of time, and I don't know how to edit, don't have the editing program, and don't know how if I did have it. I go in then with the Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. Hope you can see that. And I should have kept the paper were prices, but I got all of this. And this is what it looks like. It looks kind of a cloudy color. And I just put 1, 2, 3 drops for my whole face and even here. And what I do is I just take and do it like this on my hands, and then I just press all over. Press it on my neck, and I just press it all in. That's what I do. And I keep them in the box so that light can't get to them at all, even in the refrigerator. I have a little tiny refrigerator right there that my husband got me for Christmas to keep my stuff like that in. And it has no light, but so I keep it in there. And then I go in with, see, I put the date on 1 box when I started it. I started this August the 4th. So I've had it more than a month. So, and there's where I'm at. I mean, if you can see and this is a, how many ounces? 1 fluid ounce, 30 ml. And this is the, I don't remember, Matrixyl 10% plus HA. And there's kind of the consistency, and it's a little clearer. And I use 3 drops of that for my whole entire face. Well, am I going to get 3 drops? No, that was bubbles. So let me get a little bit more and put 3 drops. That was a big bubble. 1. Okay. And I do the same thing again. Let me get my ring turned around. I don't want it to go on it. And I just press all over my face. Just like that. And just keep, you know, till it all gets in. Now, it's sticky when you first put it on, but it dries down and it's not sticky anymore. And then the 4th one, I put on, and really do your homework and look and see what your skin can take, because I put the lactic acid 10% plus HA 2%. So I'm putting 2 HAs on there and 2 acids. 2 acids, am I? Yeah, the hyaluronic, which will hydrate your skin. It's a humectant. And then the lactic acid with the HA is kind of what you put on to, it's to slough dead skin off too. Okay, and it looks a little different. It's orangish, pinkish color, I want to say. So, and I use 1, 2, 3 drops of that, and the same thing. I put it on my hands, and I just down my neck. If I have any left over, I go down my chest. I rub what's left on my chest, on my décolleté. Us hillbillies call it chest, or your boobie area. I'm just joking. But nothing wrong with a little laugh here and there, is there? And so I put that, those 3 are on. Okay, the next thing I do, and that's after I wait about 15 minutes in between. Now, I learned this from Cody Monterabo. I spoke about him before. He said that you can use vegetable glycerin. Well, he said that, so I started researching. And yes, vegetable glycerin is a humectant. Let me show you how I buy it. I buy it in off of the Amish when I go to Ohio. I keep what I have left, and it's very, very inexpensive. No, this is not it either. Let me see where I put it. Okay. No, that's not it either. Where did I put it? Okay. Well, I don't know where I put it. Oh, right here it is. I buy it off of the Amish. It's the vegetable glycerin. And it is 16 ounces. And I think I got it for $3 or $4. But that's what it looks like. Very sticky. It's the food grade. You can eat this. It tastes very sweet. And then here's the other kind of glycerin. This is just a regular emollient and glycerin, 99.5%. I bought that at Rite Aid. Very inexpensive, but I like the vegetable glycerin the best. And how I do that is I've took a little bit out and put in this bottle and keep in the bathroom. And it's very, very thick. Now, I've mixed a little water with this. And, well, before I do that, I forgot. I do put on my I forgot. I'm out of the bathroom, so I'm trying to remember everything that if I brought everything in here, and I did, except I hadn't got this out yet. I put my Retin-A on next, when I can get it open. Okay. I put my Retin-A on, and I get my Retin-A from, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it, but let me see if it's on the box. It's called, oh my goodness, what is it called? It's not on the box. It's RX something. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it comes from India. And I got 3 tubes. 3 20-gram tubes. This is what the tube looks like. Let me turn it around. I got 3 tubes for 60. No. Not 60. It was $30 for 3 tubes, and then if you use an e-check, they give you 10% off. So it was like $27, and that's shipping, handling, and all for 3 tubes. And I didn't have any trouble. It came within 2 weeks. Now, and there's how much I use, right like that. I use that much. I just pat it on I start here, and here, and just go around, and I like to put it up under my eyes and over my eyes, and I just pat it all over my face. Let me get my mirror down here. I can't tell where I'm putting it because I go by the shine, but I'm on 0.1%, and here is the price of this if you bought it somewhere else. Can you see? $116. So, but anyway, I just press it all over. I thought, everybody's wanting to know what I do, and this is what I do. I try to stay out of right in the corners, and I go over top of my lip. Now, I do go on the corner of my lip. They say not to, but I do. I go down my neck. It doesn't take very much. And you want to wait at least 30 minutes before you put your Retin-A on after you have wet your face, because it will soak in too much, and you'll have a lot of peeling, and it may burn you. So this is what I do. Okay, I've brought a washcloth in here to wipe my hands off. And then now I go in and I keep everything, and I'll date this today because I just opened it fresh. I just finished up one. So I'll date that to know how long it lasts me. Okay, so then I take my glycerin, and I'm going to put it in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, at least 5. Doesn't take very much at all. And then you're supposed to use bottled water. You don't want to use water out of the sink. So I use bottled water, and you can use distilled water. And I just take, it's already got some water in it, but I find that it's better to, water it down a little more, because it is very, very sticky on the face if you don't. So, and I got a little too much water, so let me add a little bit more glycerin. And like I said, this is watered down anyway. Okay, but I wish I had another dropper so I could have counted my drops of water, but you want it kind of a consistency like that. And then you just start patting it on your skin. And I'm telling you, the next morning, use a damp washcloth, warm washcloth to take it off. And it will be kind of sticky now. I know you're saying you're putting water over top of your, but it's a moisturizer. It helps with the peeling. And this is what I do. And I've been doing this now for about a month or so. I'm not really sure exactly how long. But if you can take it and put just and I put it down my neck. And you can take what's left in your hand. It's good for elbows. Oh, yes. Very good for elbows. Put on your skin. As soon as you get out of the shower, if you wanted to put this on, it makes your skin so soft and it's just vegetable glycerin is very good for the skin in general. Okay, so then I get that done. And the next thing I do then, it's the last thing that I do, I use my castor oil. My castor oil, I got this at Rite Aid. And I know everybody says it's a stimulant laxative, but it will also help with hair. Let me read its indications to you. If I can find them. It's not saying if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. But anyway, and it's for the stomach. It says for the stomach, but this is what I use. I saved my little eyebrow brush and cleaned it very well, and it's from my Gimme Brow sample that I got in a little Ipsy bag a year ago. And I just, one time, go in. You don't have to go again, and I wash it after each use and make sure it's cleaned up really nice. And what I do is I just take and put it on my eyelashes. I go around the base of my eyelashes. On the bottom, I hope you can see. I want to get some black because I've heard that it is better. And I forgot to find out from the place that I go to in Ohio, if they had, I can call them, if they have the black castor oil. I haven't. Then I take what's left on that, and I just go on my eyebrow area, just like this, because I'm trying to fill in my eyebrows. And I just take my finger and rub over, just like that. And I do the same thing on my eyes. Just kind of pat it so they're not a lot stuck on it. And I just work it in. And that is my evening routine, what I do every evening. And I'll do an AM skincare routine. I forgot to bring in what I use on my lips. But anything that is emollient, I'm wanting to get, they have one on Amazon that I want to try, and I haven't got to yet, but I'm going to. Anyway, I'm using, this is called Twist and Shout Jessie Girl Lip Balm, and I just put that on my lips at night. I use that, or the baby, I forget what it's called, but anyway, or you can use this. This is called Aquafina Hydrating Lip Oil. I have several little things here, but I've been using the baby cakes, baby something, anyway. But this is what I do. I'm working on this area here. I'm going to get the derma rolling back into my routine. I do that at least once a week. I'd like to start doing it 2 times a week, but I quit because where I had the places and they took a biopsy, so I stopped doing that until that heals up very well. So I'm going to start putting that back into my routine, my derma roller. And then I have my derma roller right here. It's covered up. And so yeah, that's what I do every evening. I got my hair up, I'll take it down, comb it, and just let it dry on its own. I hope y'all are having a good evening. Don't forget to say your prayers before you go to bed. I already done my praying for everybody out there, everybody that needs a touch from God, healing, financial, or even comfort. And I hope you all will hit that friend button down below, because we're making friends here. And I hope that this has helped somebody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll grab you as I go by. Leave me a comment, because I like to chit chat. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.